Hello, my name is Philip from EspriTech's Automated Folding Machines. We build high-tech textile folders, which are a combination of mechanics, electronics, about 250 sensors, about 30 servo drives and linear motors, working combined with pneumatics, all to serve the purpose of apparel and home textile folding. You could also describe them as large mechatronic devices. Let me give you a quick view of such a machine at work. Let me start by very briefly explaining why you should consider folding automation. Of course, it needs to be economically justified. And in fact, we believe it is the biggest remaining saving potential in the textile finishing process for home textiles. By saying that, we are not only talking about replacing labor by machinery. What we need is an improvement of the workflow in the second part of textile finishing, and here folding automation can make a valuable contribution. Let me show you what I mean.
I always go top down. This table shows a simplified overview of the entire process. On the left side, you have your in-house fabric creation and its first part of textile finishing. If you use this approach, you will have huge capital investments, low labor, and most likely overcapacity in that section. Bottlenecks would be rather unusual. Economies of scale are everything here. The alternative is to buy the fabrics, which is of course totally scalable, but may be facing pricing or sourcing issues. Anyhow, it is difficult to make a major financial improvement in profitability on this left side of the process. The need to invest may be more about environmental issues nowadays. Between the two sides, your fabrics will go into stores, from where the mostly manual processes start, which are cutting, sewing, and folding. Here, until now, you have almost no capital investment, but again, intermediate stores, which tie your networking capital. You will employ a very high number of staff to do these functions. Capacity balancing is difficult if you have a fair mix of products and basically you have bottlenecks everywhere. They can hardly be avoided. What can be done in this part? That is the question, as it will have a major influence on your profitability. The main focus must be to streamline and to create efficient processes in these quality creating steps of textile finishing. This will need some initial investment, but which can at least partially be financed by reducing the intermediate stores. So you will maybe invest into cutting equipment, where you can realize efficiency gains and material savings. A modern hanger system will definitely improve your material handling. For sewing, you could go for fully or semi-automated processes for certain products. For fitted sheets, for example, you could even go for full integration. EspriTech provides transfer tables that can link sewing and folding, and by that providing full integration. And then, of course, the folding machines themselves, which really can push profitability in the second part of textile finishing.
Why am I saying that? You can count to replace a minimum of 15 manual folders with 2 feeder staff in front of the machine. So consider the salaries of 13 staff members. Imagine the future salary increases and social cost. The administration to lead and manage this staff. If we are talking 3-shift operations, that would mean a workforce reduction in the folding department alone of about 50 people. That is the reason why automated folding is, even in low-cost countries like India or Bangladesh, much cheaper than manual folding. And of course, we talk a full cost comparison. Am I suggesting sacking all these probably long-serving people? No, that is not my main statement. What I am more suggesting is to focus on one bottleneck, and that will most likely be sewing, not folding. By employing more people in sewing, you can better handle the overcapacity in fabric creation, and you will still be able to catch up smoothly in the folding department if you invest into automated folding equipment. So my advice is to focus on the production flow, manage the bottlenecks, and as such, handle the theory of constraint well. The payback duration of a folder in South America should be less than 2 years in a large-scale or high-diversity production environment.
So, what is a folding machine? We do not just reduce the format of home textiles. Buying a folding machine should not only be looked at from an operational perspective. You should involve your marketing department, because with attractive folding patterns, you can improve the presentation of your product. You can also standardize your package formats and your logistic handling, which is often a cost driver. All EspriTech machines fold to precisely defined measures. You can't compare them to folders in the washing range. All our machines are intuitive to handle, but I'm also not hiding from you that they need a different production mindset and an operator who can program the folding steps. After that, the machines need no changeover nor further setup times. The folding modules position themselves to do the programmed task. So select the program and let it run.
Let me very briefly go through EspriTech's product portfolio. Sorry, it will be a rush, but you can find all models in the brochure in the download section.
I start with the Blue Sapphire, which is our apparel and small towels folder. It can also do kitchen towels and other flat products or garments. The capacity of the Blue Sapphire can reach up to 1,050 folded items per hour with only one operator. This is more than 17 units per minute. The next model is our Black Opal, which is dedicated for terry towel folding. Towel folding is one of the most challenging tasks for machine folding because the fabric is thick and tends to skewing. Even worse is that it tends to bow in the folding process itself. EspriTech has developed folding patterns which can eliminate or at least hide these problems. For sizes below 70 centimeters, we have a parallel feeding option, which you can see on the picture on the bottom right, and then production can go up to 1,800 pieces per hour. The White Sapphire is another dedicated machine for pillowcase folding and other small flat products. The machine can do single or pair folding, and it can reach up to 1,440 pieces folded per hour. The Red Diamond is the first one of our diamond line. These are the wider machines. They usually have a laser which helps product placement on the feeding table, which is important for best folding quality. This machine can do flat sheets or flat products as well as fitted sheets. Folding pattern here is inside fold. The White Diamond is a very versatile folder that can fold many types of flat products, like flat sheets, and duvet covers, curtains with soft eyelets and blankets. The folding pattern is inside fold or border across. Capacity is up to 550 units per hour or 180 sets per hour. The machine combines high output with the ability to improve the product presentation. It can perfectly place the border of a fabric on the face side across the final package. The white diamond is also available as a set-making machine. That means nothing else than that the machine continuously changes the folding pattern for each item that you load. You can load, for example, a flat sheet first, then a fitted sheet, and finally 2 pillowcases, and the machine will combine and assemble them into a set. On this slide, you can see a finished folded set. Last but not least, we have the black diamond. This is simply the mother of all folding machines, as, to my knowledge, it is the most versatile folder available in the market worldwide. It has a 90-degree turned in-feed table, as you can see. This enables it especially to create the attractive border all-around folding pattern. It can also do curtains, even with hard eyelets, and it will fold the curtains so that the eyelets never touch each other or damage themselves. This is EspriTech's most advanced and versatile folder, giving maximum flexibility. We also sell it to high-quality producers which focus on handling smaller lot sizes, but with a higher degree of product personalization. This brings us to the summary slide, which by time reasons I'm not going to read. But I think it should be clear that automation for folding home textiles is available and ready. EspriTech provides sturdy and very reliable machines developed and built with the experience of many years.
We think that the potential to increase the installed base of folding equipment is still very high, as is the potential to create efficiency gains for you as home textile producers by employing folding machinery. If you are interested, please download our brochure and get in touch with us. If you have any brand of old folding equipment running and need support, we may also be able to help. Thank you for listening and good luck on tackling the bottlenecks in the second part of textile finishing. Thank you so much. Goodbye.